Your name and title.
Angela Zoumplis. I'm a PhD student at Scripps Institute of Oceanography.
So what science are you currently working on, if you can talk about it?
Oh yeah, I can talk about it. So we go down to the dry valleys of Antarctica, which is this Martian analog, which means it's a lot like Mars. And we're finding a lot of biology that exists down there. So this place is very extreme in terms of cold and light. So it has 6 months of darkness. And for the things that live there, they rely off of the sun for their energy. So 6 months of darkness is almost like, what are they surviving off of? So learning about their cool strategies for life in the really, really cold, extreme environment is kind of what I do.
Awesome. So I think I know the answer to this question, but so what science are you passionate about? Is it that, or is it something
Space? Space is awesome. So I'm really into astrobiology and the search for life elsewhere, which is why we go to some really inhospitable places on Earth and look for life there, so we can kind of relate it back to what else exists outside of Earth and all these other, extreme environments and potential life on other planets. So space has always been really, really a fascination of mine. And again, search for life and literal aliens.
Who has been an inspiration to you? It does not have to be a scientist. Jean-Luc Picard.
Good. Oh, Picard. All right, I'll go with the most probably my parents and my dad. So my dad was always like an amateur chemist, so he used to just blow stuff up in the house all the time. That was a lot of fun. And then he always used to try to get us excited about chemistry. He worked in electronics. He was a safety manager for an electronics company, but they would always have like these spare chemicals just dumped out, so he'd always bring them home. So that was a lot of fun. Growing up now, I really appreciated that. Other inspirations, there's this movie, I'll just point out this movie. When I was like really little, it was called Journey into Amazing Caves. And it was the first time that I had seen these two women scientists, and they were like going all over places in all these fascinating caves, climbing up, thousands of feet to get to their science destination. I just always thought that was really cool. So Journey into Amazing Caves, if no one's seen it, it's a really, really great film.
Nice. What kind of high school student were you?
Not good. I had a lot of fun in high school. I had a lot of friends. It was a great time in my life. But education-wise, it was a bit rough. So I don't know if I was not super into the classes at the time. But I did get in. My dad was, again, like an amateur chemist. He was always really excited about the science fair aspects of it because he used to do those. And they offered a lot of money if you won. So I'd always try to do these science fairs. And then I tried to start making it cooler for myself. So that's kind of how I got into science. First trying to get money through these little science competitions, and then just trying to find a way to make it fun. And then it did become fun. But high school was a bit rough, but I learned as I got older. You pay attention in classes. Good.
If you were able to give your high school self advice from your present self, like you're like Marty McFly, what would it be?
Pay attention in those math classes. It's much easier to learn, as you go along than trying to learn everything after you didn't pay attention. As much as you can focus in high school, it's great. But if you can't, there's always opportunities later to figure it out. But it would have been easier on my life had I focused a little more.
Okay, so 2 random facts that I could not guess about you and could not be Googled until after we post this.
Oh shoot.
Okay, maybe I know a lot. You can give me one that maybe I know, but
let's see. I'll try to think of something you don't know. When I was 4, I was in a hot dog commercial that never aired. Yeah, I don't know. I was pretty bad at that too. I dumped a drink on some actors and stuff, and they never aired it. I was asking my mom because I was like, I thought it was like a dream, and I was like, Mom, was I like, did they film me when I was 4, like eating a hot dog or something? And she's like, yeah, and that never aired. And I was like, why not? And she's like, you didn't do a very good job. And I was like, oh. Anyway, it ruined my actress dreams.
The hot dog thing.
What's that?
When they have a hot dog stand.
Yeah. Yeah, and Jeane and I have dreams of opening a hot dog, so retiring with our hot dog stand.
That's something you can't Google about us.
Yeah. It's not on Google yet. It will be, right? In a few years.
Hot dogs. That's right.
We'll tell people our location and they'll have to find us. Yeah. We'll keep moving. It's great.
Any other random fact?
I got nothing. I don't know. I got some, but I don't want to share. Yeah.
Super Star Trek fan.
Oh, I am a super, yeah, but only this is gonna hurt a lot of other Star Trek fans. Only the Next Generation one. I don't like the others. I only like that, I guess because I grew up with it. It was always on TV when I was like a little kid, but Next Generation, that's it.
Right.
And Picard. Sorry. Okay, Next Generation and now Picard and his winery.
Vineyard.
And the grapes. It's great.
Nice. Well, thank you so much. Teachers, have Angela in your classroom. She could talk about extremophiles. She could talk about Antarctica. She talked about the Arctic. She's been in a lot of classrooms with a lot of kids, talking about a lot of things, and very relatable. She's a good friend of mine. All right. Thank you so much, Angela. I really appreciate you. Is there anything else you want to leave us with?
Hot dog stand 2024. That's it. All right, Jeane, thanks.
All right.